What's going on, everybody? It's the Indoor Hunter, and today we're going to be talking about terminology in the Hunter Call of the Wild. Whether you're a brand new player to Hunter Call of the Wild, or you're returning, or you're just trying to figure out what the heck's going on, and you may see some terminology getting thrown around that you don't know or understand, hopefully this video can help you out. And if there's anything that I do leave out and you got a question for, absolutely post it in the comments below and we'll get that answered for you. But without further ado, let's get started. Let's talk trophy terminology. This is where waters can get really murky, especially for a new player. When we're talking trophies, there's going to be all kinds of discussion, and you're going to see terms like diamonds, dimes, rares, super rares, great ones. What the heck are these and what does it mean? Diamond is the maximum potential medal score that each species can achieve, outside of great ones, of course, which we'll talk about soon. Every species has a different diamond requirement, of course, the details of which we're obviously not going to get into in this video.
You want the numbers, Mason. That's all we've ever wanted.
Now, just because the animal's its maximum potential score doesn't mean it's going to become a diamond. So when this happens, for example, you have a white-tailed deer in front of you, it's a level 3, the maximum it can be. You think to yourself, oh my goodness, this is going to be my first ever diamond. You take the time, you line up the shot, you pull the trigger, that deer drops right then and there. Lo and behold, it's a gold. It's a really big gold, but it's not a diamond. That, my friends, is what we like to call in the business a troll. Trolls are one of, if not the most aggravating thing in this game. I don't know, beavers might be worse, but that's a conversation for a different time. Trolls are heartbreaking at times, frustrating on others. When you're really deep into a great one grind, again, foreshadowing on a future conversation, and you're just getting nothing but trolls, it's disheartening when you are in pursuit of your first ever diamond and you see that maximum 9 legendary red deer and it's just a big fat bony troll. It's so disappointing, but it gives there's a place in the game to it, you know, and trolls are part of it. So when you see that, guys, that's what we're talking about, those fake diamonds that looked the part but didn't quite make it. Of course, diamonds and trolls, I guess, aren't the only fancy things you can put in your trophy lodge. We have rare fur types, and personally, they're one of my favorite things to pursue in the game. I digress. When it comes to these types of trophies, there can be some confusion. So we've got rares, and then we've got super rares. So we had just gotten done talking about diamonds. Well, a super rare is that. It's a diamond that just so happens to have a rare fur type. These animals are incredibly rare and very hard to come by, which is why they're called super rares. Because rares are hard to come by, but these guys that make diamond and have a rare fur type, it's nearly unheard of. Great ones are another trophy designator that, in terms of trophy rating goes, it's pretty as close as you can get to being a super rare without actually being super rare. In my opinion, super rares are far more rare than great ones, and they're up there. You got to put a lot of work, time, and effort into getting and or grinding for a great one. And because of this, they are incredibly difficult to come by. And again, for those of you that are new to Call of the Wild, when you see terms like great one grinding and herd management, they kind of go hand in hand, so you're going to see these two a lot. Herd management is an advanced in-game hunting tactic that I personally would not recommend trying to learn anything about until you've got a pretty comprehensive understanding of the game and the mechanics, because you're going to have to in order to do herd management. And well, again, if you're new, I don't recommend it. For those of you that are returning or kind of know what you're doing, just to try and sum it up as best as I can, essentially herd management is exactly that. You're managing all the herds of whatever animal that you're hunting on your map, based on weight, class, and all that kind of fun stuff. Like I said, it's a very advanced, deep in-game strategy that if you're new, don't recommend. And if you are at that point where you're interested in herd management, I definitely recommend checking out another video. And in order to keep this video as short, sweet, and to the point as possible, I think we're going to go ahead and end it right there. If you guys have any questions on any terms that you may not be familiar with that I haven't included in this video, I just kind of picked a lot of the very common ones that I see the most questions asked about. So hopefully this video is helpful to somebody out there. Make sure to hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you guys on the next one.